Hey, Luke.
What's up?
Hey.
We're in Fortnite. I just fell here from the battle bus.
Townewest Radio. Casual Overground Plays.
So, tell me your name and what you do.
So my name's Charlie Johnstone. I go by Charlie Johnstone all the time. I'm a producer, engineer, keys player, songwriter, whatever we need. Feeling it all.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, cool, man. So, going on this retreat and being around other artists and even new people, how important do you think it is to you for other artists or who are producers out there to go somewhere new and then be around a bunch of new people?
Bro, I think it's one of the most important things you can do when you're making music. Like, I've always said, the gear doesn't really matter. Like, you can be in the best studio ever and then the environment's still just not right to be creating something crazy. But you come out here and you're just away from everything and isolated. And like with people who all want to do the same thing, and you're bound to make something crazy. Bring it back home and make it sound good, you know?
It's still gonna be cold.
Just like hop in the shower for a sec. Probably should.
Yeah, you gotta just.
Now, second half of today is gonna be like, yeah, I'm probably gonna want to produce, make some more beats and shit.
Oh yeah.
We can definitely focus in more on the production, I think.
So, now being on this this retreat, this is going to be more of your own personal experience. How much of being in a new place and then being around all these new people, how much has it affected your creative process?
A good bit, honestly. Like, I mean, everyone's got their own workflow, so you're always trying to adapt to work better with other people and find new ways of doing stuff. And you're always learning how to do something the way you never would have done it before, learning from other people. And like just getting to work with instrumentalists is fire because you don't really get to do that a lot in the rap production world. It's a lot of in the box, laptop shit only. So yeah, working with John, guitar player, has been fire, bro.
Right. Right.
My name's Jonathan Sim and I play guitar.
Awesome, man. So, first question is, coming out to a retreat like this, why do you, what's the significance behind going to a retreat somewhere new and having people around you in your music creating process?
I guess with any new session, you know, you get to meet new people and I guess seeing how those people work and letting that start to influence the way you work, as well as just being away from, you know, the busyness of regular life, kind of lets you create some different kind of works. Yeah.
This is so easy. It makes it so quick, right? Wow, this is crazy.
So, what is your name and what do you do?
My name is John and I'm a musician, producer, artist, engineer, and yeah, we're here in Joshua Tree making music.
Cool.
Hiding the keys to the charger, wearing that lingerie that I just bought you. Getting all naked and bothered, giving me shots of tequila. I need this Shaquilla.
For any other young producers out there that just want to start, is there any general advice that you would give them, and how much would you recommend doing a retreat like this?
I would 10 out of 10 recommend doing this. And the best advice is just keep making shit, keep collaborating, work with as many people as you can, and just keep making beats. Like, they're gonna be trash for a while, that's just how it goes. Then eventually you start figuring out the tricks that work for you and the little shortcuts that make everything easier. And yeah, just work with as many people as you can, because it'll take you different ways and you'll realize you're more into something than you ever thought you could have been. It'll just change everything.
Okay, awesome, man. So this will be my last question for you. If you could be remembered for anything else other than being a dope music producer, what would that be?
Just being cool, being a nice person, you know, spreading positivity and all that. Just, yeah, bro, making the world a better place type of thing.
Or like more
Actually,
like moving around and shit.
what's the vibes though for today though? Like, what are you guys thinking more of? Like,
We got
stay alive. I get distracted, I see something in the distance, guys.
What is your name and what do you do?
My name is Justin Ko. I'm an engineer and producer at A&R for Townewest.
Awesome, man. So, being on this retreat and meeting new people, or just having other creative people around you and being in a new environment, how much would you say that affects your creative process?
I think it really serves to augment it, you know, changing up the vibe, being in LA and coming out here where it's a lot quieter. You can go outside, look at the stars, you know, catch a different type of feeling when you're recording and working with other artists. Only serves to, like, you know, better what you're making.
Roll, here we go. What is your name and what do you do?
What's up? I'm okay. I'm from Townewest, one of the main members. I don't know who I am.
Go left.
Too far. You said go left.
Go left. What was that, the airspeed? Left. My name is Giovanni Alford. I just go by Gio, and I'm with Townwest. With them, I've been writing, producing a little bit. I'm also a drummer. I'm a drummer for their live shows, but human being at the end of the day, just doing it all, I guess.
Beautiful, man. So, coming on this retreat, you know, being somewhere new in a somewhat isolated area, right? Being with other creative friends, being with people that you never met before, how much of that has affected your creative making process?
I'd say a lot, because typically when I'm creating, I'm alone. I come off as extroverted, but I'm actually like very much an introvert. I always tell people in my life, like, if I could go live in the cabins, like isolated, completely alone, I would be completely fine. I'd be really happy. But working with people, I find bring different sides out of me, especially in the creative world, because you're feeding off of everybody else's energy, and it doesn't allow me to be confined into my own bubble. So creative-wise, it's really healthy. I feel like, especially if you're out there and you're kind of like me, where you like to be alone, get out and do something that you normally wouldn't.
No, I'm just fine. Do not incriminate me, officer.
Stage prop. It's
It
lavender
is.
in there.
That's right.
It's not real, bro. It's
That's right.
tea. We're smoking tea.
Smoking fucking yerba mate.
Yeah, bro. It's good for you.
But you think if you smoke yerba, like, get wired?
Nah.
Damn.
Probably just cough for like 30 minutes.
Man, Charlie, you look glorious, bro. The lighting on your face looks crazy right now, bro.
Glorious. Glorious. Jason, you trying to see what we cooking up?
Yeah, bro.
What are we cooking up, boys?
What we cooking? What we cooking?
Some wings. Some wings.
Delicious.
We'll walk out in about 10 minutes.
Oh. What's the marinade on it, John?
It's chili oil, salt, pepper, garlic, MSG. Yeah.
And
I
love.
can't remember all what else. Yeah. You mean just now?
I gotta finish this meat right now, honestly.
Yeah, and then let's see.
So what?
I want to make beats like during the day. I don't know about like recording during the day. Feels like dinner time, bro. Like we just ate dinner.
Yeah.
That was lunch, bro.
What? This is a late lunch.
Yeah, true.
It's funny too.
Have you seen like what it looks like?
Bro, honestly, I'm ready. No, I'm just gonna wait.
You
See
sure?
what I see at the end.
Like you said, like once you get it.
Putting all the stuff together. I still have your, like, the rig that we put together.
Oh, what I'll do is okay. So I am gonna record this verse thing,
Yeah.
and then I'll just.
Do you feel like in your experience being in LA, being in such a city, right, and being away from nature, maybe living a very individualist lifestyle, does the difference of going on a retreat, how much does that affect maybe the tone of your sound, the quality of your sound? Does it speed up your process, or does it even change your process as a whole?
I think it kind of, well, being in the city, I kind of find that it's easy to get caught up in just like the noise of urban life. And so when you go out into a more kind of isolated area and all you're doing is, you know, recording, producing, everyday life is kind of in the background, you can really hone in on your art and kind of find the direction you want to go with, you know, the music.
Like when you come here, it's with an intention. Like you're like, I'm here. I'm going to be here for X amount of days. Like all I can do right now is just create what I can create.
Exactly. Yeah, because you know, you wake up, you eat, start working, and you're working until like 3, 4 in the morning. But you're banging out song after song, and you know, you can take it back to the city and get a fresh look on it later. But you know, you're just like, that's all you're doing. You're just making.
When most people hear this and they say you wake up and you just all you do is just start creating, you start working till 4 a.m. To a lot of people, that's gonna sound like a difficult process. Has it been difficult for you?
No, I mean, when you're like hanging out with great people, chatting it up, and just like, you know, making things that you like, it's not really even like work, you know, it's just like an extension of being with cool people and your friends, and you know, it's just enjoying the moment, really. That's what we're doing, right? We're enjoying the moment, we're capturing the moment in the art, and making good memories.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
bro. Absolutely. Okay, cool. So, let's see. What questions do I have for you?
What about Hong Kong?
Hong Kong is actually top 2.
Like I mean, Mexico didn't really care about prostitution, but like
Yeah.
it's like highlighted as a prostitution hotspot, sex trafficking.
Hong Kong, Mexico.
Like it's the shits. Like it's a
Hong
place
Kong,
you do not want to
Mexico.
be unless you're trying to go there.
Beautiful, man. Beautiful. So, as a drummer, what are the most difficult things you find in your creative process, especially working with an ensemble or a band?
I mean, I feel like as a drummer, once you learn the songs, it's kind of like just automatic, you know, you get used to playing the songs, and then when you get on stage, you're prepared, you know what to do. I feel like what is hard, which is also one of the things that makes drumming so fun, is being able to be musical, playing the part that fits the song, but also finding your spaces to embellish and use your own intuition. So I think there's like a good balance. It is hard, but once you find that good balance, it's a beautiful thing.
For other people that really want to glorify becoming an artist, or you know, want to pursue the crazy journey themselves, right? What is something that you can tell them in your experience that you think that most people wouldn't expect to find on this journey?
And I'm new to this journey too, so like really, especially releasing my own music. The one thing that everybody warns you about, but you can never take too seriously, like everyone told me it, and even after releasing music, I'm like, wow, this is really annoying, is the business side of things and promoting. You gotta learn that when you release a piece of art, don't dispose of it like trash. You know, once you release it, you gotta keep pushing it and keep representing it, because it's a part of you. And if it's not a part of you, that's a whole different topic. But if it's truly part of you and you're proud of it, you should be proud to show people.
Oh fuck, where'd it go? Bro, that was like perfectly in the sun.
Ooh, you almost like. Uh-oh.
You almost fall?
Yeah. You're about to Odo. One of the many cryptids that come out of Joshua Tree.
Me, the super capital. You got it.
No way.
Coming into this retreat and being in an isolated place and being with a bunch of other creative people and people you've never met before, how much of that has impacted your creative process?
I don't know. I usually work alone when it comes to songs. So like this one's interesting because there's like 3 different rooms, I guess, of things happening.
Right.
But it's fun. It's different. It's different than the last retreat we did because that was a little more stressful, but this one's a little more laid back. I feel like the stress also helps though. Like I'm not very stressed out right now, and that might be a bad thing sometimes. I'm also horny, but that doesn't matter. All right, next question.
Okay. So being around these new people in this environment, has it sped up your creative process? Has it complicated things? Has it changed any tone qualities in your music?
I don't think so. I don't think anything changed. I don't think I feel differently or like anything. It's like cooler being around different people too because you just make different ideas with others. But yeah, other than that, I don't think it's impacted me too much. I don't realize it at least. But I mean, we'll see what actually gets made from here. You know, what comes out.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about okay?
How much more wood you guys got?
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, we finished we got like 6 demos in yesterday, bro.
In that process of just meeting new people, would you say that it really enhances or maybe even changes the type of sound that you're trying to create, or does it help you speed up your process? Do you do your process a different way? How does all these new factors affect your creating process as a whole?
Well, I guess it depends on the people you're working with, and you don't always know what you're getting into, but you know, the change is the good part or the interesting part of all this, because yeah, you're bringing 2 different, you know, artist beings that have never made art together, and you know, don't really know what each other's lives are like, but
right,
you know, that's the fun creative part, and, like the spontaneous part of all that.
Got it. And for other people who are looking to do, you know, music and they have other people around them that may want to do music, do you think it's important for them to do stuff like this, to come out to retreats?
Sure. I mean, I'm sure like other people prefer not to and just do their own thing, and I'm sure they make great work, but I tend to like to see how other people work, and that gives me inspiration. So why not give it a try?
For any other young guitarists out there, what advice would you give them?
Play in a band, play with a real amp, transcribe some music, you know, learn the whole thing, like note for note. Listen to all kinds of music, remember all the details of, you know, playing, other people's playing, so that you can, you know, just add and then make your own.
Cool, man. So, my last question would be, if you were to do this again, what would you do differently? Go on a retreat.
I don't know, maybe listen to more music. I guess since I was here for a little bit shorter of a time, kind of like trying to see how many we can make, and I guess quantity has a quality of its own. But you know, just sitting down, listening to a whole song, or like listening to some really great records with somebody and like talking about it, I find that almost just as fun as making music, you know, listening to it. So.
Oh, dude, that's a great answer. Awesome, man. Thank you for your time.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm too good at football. It's a real football. Life size.
We're just like 7'5".
Yeah. We're just giants. Don't look at the cars though. Oh. Yeah, we're giants. Exhausting. Huh?
It's the most exercise I've gotten.
wish I had a frisbee so I could fucking launch that shit.
Just play ultimate frisbee.
To see where it goes. I hate that I'm like kind of winded. Oh yeah. Touchdown. Goal.
Do that incriminate me.
Smoking always looks good on cam.
That's a fact, bro.
Yeah. It's up to you if you want it.
Who are you, and what do you do?
My name is JSUNG. I major in.
What?
I was gonna say some stupid shit.
I like to go to the gym, get my lift in.
I like to take long walks on the beach.
Hell yeah.
I like to pick my nose when no one's looking.
Why should we put you on The Bachelor?
I think we should. I think I should be on The Bachelor because I have something that most men cannot offer. I am what you might call a Sigma male. I am simply different from the rest.
Okay.
You know how you put on your pants one leg at a time?
Mm-hmm.
I put both in.
Damn.
Yeah, just one hop and I'm in there. And then my thing gets, my name is JSUNG. I also go by Justin and I am a filmmaker.
Perfect. So how has, coming out to Joshua Tree and being on this retreat kind of affected your creative process?
I think I can give a similar answer that most of the other guys have said, where being out here in an isolated place with X amount of days you're given, like you're just like, okay, like I'm here now. What else am I gonna do other than what I set out to do, which is like I guess try to level up my creative process as much as I can. But for me, it was a little bit different. Like obviously, like I don't make music like you guys, maybe not yet, but for me, I'm really happy about the opportunity just for the fact that I can meet new people and like capture fun memories, like even just like shooting the other guys and like getting to like know at least just a little hint of what goes on inside their mind and what kind of person they are. I think that's really, really cool, just because like, in 10, 20 years time, like we're all gonna, right, be older and then like look, and if I had this in like the archives and I show you guys and it's like, wow, like there's no other direct way to see like what kind of person you were in that time. I think music is a beautiful thing. It's such a great way to convey emotion, but what I love with filmmaking and just coming out here and shooting is just having such a direct sight of like who we were in this moment in time, and I think that's like my favorite thing in the world.
Awesome. So if you had to, give any advice to some aspiring filmmakers, or would you recommend that they come out on a retreat like this?
Yeah, absolutely. I think I think it's even better when it's people you haven't met before, because I think generally everybody, when they go to a place and they don't know anybody, right, everybody kind of wants to make friends, right? They want to be comfortable. So when you're in that retreat, you're kind of almost like forced to do that, and then you're almost also like forced to like you don't want to waste your beautiful man. Well, being on a retreat and being with a bunch of other creative people, is there a certain factor that you find has been most significant to your creative process, like something as having fun or having that community around you or being isolated for X amount of days with intention? What has been that factor for you?
I think the biggest factor is just kind of like what I was touching on earlier, is getting out of my own space. I am a person who loves music. However, at home, I am very like work oriented. I have, like everyone else, I have bills to pay. So like I'm working really long shifts at home. I have a girlfriend, so that takes up a lot of my time, and also just being in that position I am, like living space wise, is not the greatest for creativity. So getting out of all that, being able to wake up to not really a design schedule, hop on my laptop, write, make beats just freely, I think that has been the biggest change. You know, I don't feel confined. I'm not stressing about, oh, I have to go to work this day, or oh, I have to cook this, or so on and so forth. But just being creative, that was the whole mission, and I feel like that's what I did.
Beautiful, man. All right, so my last question for you will be, actually no, I have two more questions. So, for any other young aspiring songwriters, what is the biggest piece of advice that you could give them, and how much would you recommend going on a retreat like this?
Okay, so for the first part, people are gonna debate with me on this one. Write lyrics you care about. I feel like it's kind of a lost art. People just want to fill space with their lyrics, but I'm one of those people who when I listen to like an album, lyrics are like the main thing that stand out to me. It's poetry, you know. I want you, anything that comes out of your mouth, stick to it. Don't say some bullshit. Of course, there's areas, there's spots, and there's songs where it doesn't matter as much. But me personally, I like to be proud of all the lyrics I'm saying. And if you are thinking about going on a trip like this, I would highly recommend it. I feel like it just opens your mind, especially being in a different area, what you're used to. Like if you live in the city like I do, getting out here in the desert where there's nothing around you, your mind automatically just opens up and thinks of things you maybe wouldn't have thought of if you were at home.
Great answer, bro. All right, so my last question will be, so if you wanted to be remembered for something other than a dope drummer, a dope ass artist, a great songwriter, if you could be remembered by anything else other than those things, what would it be?
Damn, that's a good one. I guess outside of the creative world, I just like making people laugh, you know. Not like in a comedian way, but just like making people smile, making people happy. I feel like we all go through like too much shit in our lives to just not smile. So one thing you need to know about me, which gets me in trouble sometimes, is I will say anything to make someone laugh. Whether that's left field or you're like, did he just say that? Yeah, I said that because I want you to laugh. But yeah, just someone that you want to be around. I think that's bottom line. Whether that's creative, being happy, if you're going through it, you could come talk to me. I just want to be that person.
Yeah. Great, man. Hey, thank you so much.
All right. You might want to run the shower hot before you
Keep that room up. Just do it in the morning. That shit works though? A hot tub?
Yeah, they just cleaned it too.
I'm finna get in that bitch tonight.
For real?
Hell yeah. I'm getting in that.
Sure, you guys.
You got a ton of shit done, bro.
Yeah, I think.
If you could be remembered by anything else other than a dope music producer, a dope R&A, what would you like to be remembered by?
When I was in school, one of the big things in terms of like being an engineer, being like in the industry, is just was just being kind of like a friendly person, right? Someone who's likable and is, you know, kind of someone that other people want to be around. They want to keep you in the room, you know. If you're kind of like inserting yourself too much in a particular situation, whether it be in like a studio session or like just working with any artist, you're gonna burn a lot of bridges, right? So someone who's kind of like known for being like cognizant, being able to read the room, being able to assist when needed, you know, someone who has kind of like useful opinions, useful ideas, you know, knows when to speak. That's kind of the person that I'd like to be remembered as, you know, someone who's able to facilitate, you know, whatever needs the artist has. That's kind of been my goal since I started like making music, you know.
Bro, that's so fucking facts, actually, bro. Like, just like having other people know, like yo, that guy, like he just gets it.
Yeah.
And like, it's like unspoken, like social shit. Like he just gets it. Like,
Yeah.
dude, that's so true.
Yeah.
Cool. So my last question for you will be, for any other young producers out there, is there any general advice that you would give them, and or would you recommend them to go on a retreat like this?
I'd say my general advice has always been to find your people, and I think, you know, something big that's, for me at least, has been having like a mentor, you know, having like a coach of some sort. Like growing up playing sports, like having a coach was always important in terms of like progressing to the next level, like someone with more experience in the game, more wisdom, like technically, or like who is willing to like connect you with other people has always been super helpful for me, whether it's been like in a school environment or a work environment. Yeah, so I think finding people you can link up with and build together with, and also finding more experienced people who are.
And we're rolling. Nice, man. Cool. So, let's elaborate a little bit more. Has being with the people you are being around on this trip, like, has it complicated your creative process? Has it sped up things? Has it changed the tone of your music, the quality of the music, anything along those lines?
It's definitely sped up and opened up a lot of the process, I think, because yeah, like I said, everyone's just like all the bases are covered. So like engineer wise, like we got Justin and Charlie who are like super saucy with it, and so it allows me to be more of an artist, focus on the songwriting and all that other stuff. When usually I'm like doing the production and engineering, so it's been great. Like it's just sounds very different for me to be able to do that basically. Yeah.
Thought I had to sneeze. Alright, cool, man. I got 2 more questions for you. So, for any other young aspiring artists that are out there and they want to get started in making music, is there any general advice that you would give them, and or would you recommend that they do a retreat like this with their friends?
You definitely do a retreat like this with your friends if you can. I mean, it's fun. But just like for anyone starting out, you gotta like always have the mentality of just doing it. Like you're gonna make shit art, and like in the beginning, it's like a dirty tap. Like you gotta open up the sink water, let all that shitty water come out, and then like clear water comes out basically. So it's just like that kind of method. Like you gotta like push out all this stuff, all these like bad ideas and everything, and as you keep doing it, you just start to see yourself getting better at like whatever. And like 2 months go by, you keep practicing, you keep making beats or whatever every day, you're gonna start really like seeing like you're getting better at what you do. And so yeah, that's the only advice I could give. Just keep doing it, like don't stop.
Awesome, man. Cool. So my last question is for you. So if you were to be remembered by, if you wanted people to remember you for anything other than being a dope artist, being a dope producer, what would that be?
That's such a wholesome ass question. I see you, JSUNG. Damn. I want to definitely just be I definitely want to be remembered as like kind and like very approachable, but at the same time, like I want people to know that I'm fucking saucy out here, bro. Like I'm different, and that like the generations before me, my dad, everyone, my grandpa, like has all come to this moment for me to be who I want to be, and like I want to show that I want to show everyone how cool I am, bro.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time,
dude.
Bro.
Thank you. but it's like a lot. It's probably like a few gigabytes.
So you're telling me I can't just plug this shit in?
Yeah, you can. It actually fucking sucks down. Like,
I give up.
Don't you run from me, my nigga. Where the fuck is Mario Judah? Have you seen Mario Judah? You get BTS?
BTS of the BTS.
We're gonna do a
BTS of the BTS? Dude.
We're gonna have a 2-point camera system with like the interviews and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Here, actually,
Yeah.
What about, okay. Alright. So, for any other young aspiring artists out there, is there any general advice that you would give them, and would you recommend going on a retreat like this?
Yeah. First you need the money, so I'd recommend robbing a bank. But if you can't do that, if you don't have the means to, I don't know, you can go scam your parents or something. I mean, I would recommend it. I think it's worth it. I would find a group of people that you want to come here with, people that are creative, people that like a good mix of fucking around and actually doing shit. Because like if it's one of the other, it'll get stressful in some aspects, especially if you want to be the one to make stuff. But yeah, I think you should just do it. There's like no reason not to. I didn't do it when I was younger. I bullshitted from 18 to 22. I was doing nothing with my life and nothing creatively. I mean, here and there, but nothing that I actually really wanted to do. And I wasted a lot of opportunities. But yeah, just fucking do it. Adidas, that's their slogan. Just do it.
Okay. Alright. Last question. I already know you're gonna say some bullshit, bro. If you could be remembered as anything else other than a dope artist or a dope songwriter, what would you like to be remembered as?
I paint, and I do that like street art kind of stuff. So that'd be another cool thing because my dad does that too. So it's like a legacy, I guess. But probably that, or like I don't know, like probably like a gardener because I'm Hispanic. So maybe if I'm known as the best gardener on the planet, that'd be my next venture in life. But I mean that's really up for debate. Sometimes I want to be remembered as the best racing horse, but that's another thing to talk about. That's for a different interview. Yeah, I mean, what else can I do in this world besides race, trace, and erase, you know? Man.